Hey YouTube fans, people of the interwebs, it's me, SG1, back for another Star Trek official Starships collection review. Yes, indeed you do. This time, this bad boy, the USS Dauntless. Yeah, the USS Dauntless. NX-01-A. Aha. So, specifications. Registry NX-01-A, class Dauntless, constructed Delta Quadrant. But how? Why? How? Interesting. Created by Species 116, destroyer 2374, length 204.82 metres, dex 7, crew 1, top speed warp 9.9999 plus, propulsion, impulse, warp, and quantum slipstream drives. Captain's not available, but I think it's Arturus is the captain. There we go. Yeah, a lovely render of the Dauntless herself. Then we get a brief history of the ship itself, with Arturus. Basically, the episode Hope and Fear. A starship shows up with a seemingly authentic message from Starfleet for Voyager, saying, "We've sent you a ship. This will get you home quicker." Right? It's armed with experimental quantum slipstream drive. And just so happens, this bloke, Arturus, shows up on the ship as well, requesting passage to the next system. And he says, and then it turns out that this ship was created by him in a ruse to capture the Voyager crew and get them all assimilated, because Voyager is directly responsible for his world being assimilated by the Borg. Because a lot of the species in the Delta Quadrant were hoping that the war between Borg and species 8472, or the Undine, if you play Star Trek Online, they've been named Undine. I prefer 8472 myself. So 8472, and they were betting that 8472 would win. However, Voyager showed up and interfered, and because of that, 8472 was defeated, and species 116 were assimilated. Why it's got such a low number, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, and Arturus created this ship out of what they call particle cohesion, is it? Let's have that. Particle synthesis. So yeah, you can see, I mean, in the design, it's kind of Starfleet-ish, but kind of sort of alien at the same time. It's got a very, very sea creature look about it. It's got like a manta ray look about it. It's quite cool. Yeah, you can see there. I mean, is the similar design. There's the designs process, because I love this section, design of the Dauntless. You see all the preliminary designs there, which is pretty cool. I do love this section. And again, we've got the first CG render of it there, which is basically just to see how it looks in 3D. Any more changes they need doing, like a previs. And then we get sort of different colours that we're trying, sort of a copper, sort of terracotta copper colour, and then you've got like a purpley colour, and then you've got the more traditional Starfleet grey, which I think the copper colour I think would have been a better choice, but to make it more Starfleet, they made it look more grey. And then created 7 of 9 for some reason in this book. It is a 7 story. Yeah. Yeah, and it's all about 7 of 9, and they decided to bring her in after Kess left, to add more of a dynamic, because we're going to be running into the Borg quite a lot, and they needed a way to beat them, and because she has got the knowledge of the collective in her head, she can, beat the Borg. So, yes. Then we've got on screen. First and only appearance, official appearance, is in Star Trek Voyager episode Hope and Fear. And it was designed by Rick Sternbach. Now, Ray Wise, the guy who played Arturus, let's see if I have a picture of him. you may recognise from the 1987 movie RoboCop, where he's in the nightclub and he kicks RoboCop in the nuts. That's him. He also appeared in Next Generation episode, Who Watches the Watchers, where he played a proto-Vulcan called a Minkatan. Mintakan. Yeah, I was right the first time. Mintakan, yeah. Also, in the episode Azanti Prime, Archer's whisked to the 26th century and on the Enterprise J. Now, he witnesses through one of through one of the windows, there's a fight in progress, there's a battle in progress, in which you see several Federation ships, one of which is the Prometheus, one of which the Klingon Vocha class, and the other, you can just make it out, it's very quick, passes very, very, very fast past the camera, you can just make it out there, it's the Dauntless. So whether, you know, having encountered the vessel, you know, because it's on Voyager's database, they sort of looked at the design and went, actually, that's kind of cool, we'll make one of our own. Or because it was a CG render, it was just easy just to throw that in there. So, although Arturus obviously went a lot of effort to make Dauntless look like a real Starfleet vessel, the registry should have provided the crew with 2 clues that something was wrong. The registry on the hull is NX-01-A, but on the Master Systems display it's given as NX-01-A without the hyphen. Perhaps more importantly, the registry remarkably close to that one of Earth's most famous ships in Earth's history, the Enterprise NX-01. But that was not in production yet, so they wouldn't have known about it. You know. Because, of course, Voyager finished in 2001 and Enterprise started in 2002. So, yes. That's Dauntless. Very good, very good, very good. Very good magazine this time, lads. So, on to the model itself. Now, this one is one of the models that I believe this is the first time ever we have a Dauntless. First time ever we have a Dauntless. It's very fucking cool. It's got the Starfleet pennant there. It's got the lovely warp nacelles. Mine's got a little bit of a gap where it's not been glued properly. But that's just a minor nitpick. But other than that, fan-fucking-tastic. It really does look fucking badass. Like I say, this is the first official, you know, model of it. I do believe a physical model of it, because in the show it was a CG render. Just look at the details in this one. Just look at the underside of the saucer and the deflector dish and everything. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's the register number. Dauntless. Now, I've noticed that when I was getting out of the packet, I dropped it, but I didn't break it. I dropped it and picked it up. And I noticed it upside down, it kind of looks like a speedboat. Like a futuristic speedboat. Am I right? You know, you got your cockpit here, where you sit inside. Speedboat. Anyway. Lovely. I really do like this one. This is the reason why I am subscribing to this magazine. Is because we never get shit like this. Never, ever, ever. Whenever they do Starship models, you just get the normal, you know, you'll get Enterprise D, original Enterprise, the Enterprise A. You'll get Voyager if you're lucky. You'll get an Excelsior if you're lucky. You'll get a Miranda if you're lucky. You'll get an Ambassador if you're lucky. If you're really lucky, you might get the Booby Prize. You might get the new, you know, 09 shite. But that's it, usually. And you might get a Bird of Prey, Romulan Warbird, you know, if you're lucky, lucky. You never get things like Deep Space Nine and Defiant and Cardassian ships, and you certainly do not get this. This is fucking amazing. Just to have... I mean, when I saw the episode back in 97, I think it was, I'd never in a million years I'd have thought I'd have, you know, got a physical model of the Dauntless in my hand, you know, but there it is, but there it is. You know, this has been one of my favourites, apart from the glaring sort of not being glued properly at the back. But I think this is one of my favourites so far. It just looks amazing. It really does. So yeah, that's me. No, don't finish it. And you do get the obligatory stand, can't speak, I've got a chest infection still. You get the clear connector, you get the black stand, and you get the... On mine, for some reason, it is cockeyed. It is USS Dauntless. No register number on this one, but... Now, I'm at a loss. I don't know, because I'm rearranging the shelf in a minute. I'm going to put all my alien ships on one side and all my Starfleet ships on the other. I don't know where this would fit, because it qualifies as both. You could say it's a Starfleet vessel, you could say it's an alien vessel. It qualifies as both. So I might just have it in the middle on its own. But yeah, it's fucking amazing. More please, more please, more please, more please. Which they are doing, so it's just cool. So yeah, that's me, that's the Dauntless, and I'll see you in the Delta Quadrant. Bye for now.